What's on? What's on? Do I need my tone with me? You know I packed that Italy. I got my payon with me, just in case they won't get me. Do I need my tone with me? You know I packed that Italy. Do I need my payon with me, just in case they won't get me? What's on? What's on? Do I need my tone with me? You know I packed that Italy. I got my payon with me, just in case they won't get me. Do I need my tone with me? You know I.
Yo, 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 yo. We back with new Awldamore Podcast with my man Kev Major.
What's up, bro?
So y'all minor, he's Major, and your boy Bruce John Roy. Let's go. You know what we here for. You know why we came. Like my man Beast Mode say, you know why I'm here. To talk about Power Book 2, Ghosts, aka the Book of Reek. My man Reek. The most slept on gangster in television history.
He got
Most
it.
slept on.
He got it right now. He got it.
I don't care what nobody say. Everybody talking that Franklin. I get it. I get it. I get it. But the most slept on is Reek. And Reek going through some things right now, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough for Reek right now, man. He getting set up. All kind of shit happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That boy Kane, he all around hater. Kane a hater. Kane a hater. But
But
we gonna get back to Kane hating. But Reek going through it with Big Mama, trying to get trying to get Yaz, trying to get the dough up to get the apartment. I'm glad Kane ain't called Tariq for them licks. Tariq was like, I need some of this. I need some of this. What you talking about?
he would have killed Tariq on the lick.
You think it'd pop him?
Yeah, he'd have killed him on the lick. He'd have stabbed him, shot him in his back.
Yeah,
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 man.
yeah. Probably so. Probably so. Probably so.
I
Like,
thought when they killed Professor Slimeball, I thought Kane was gonna double cross him then.
um, I mean, that was on his mind. That was on his mind. That definitely was
Hmm.
on Kane's mind. And while we while we on Kane right now, I mean, why don't we get into some Kane then? You know what I mean? Um, they was playing it as if trying to what they call it, a red herring or whatever, trying to elude that Kane might be Dante's son.
Yeah, yeah,
But what I think they were doing was they really a lot of this is fan service what they're doing right now because low key and direct fan service because the big 30 last year everybody was talking that Kane might be Kanan's son, you know what I mean? So that was
right.
the big thing last year, so they banged us in the head with something involving that this year.
Hmm. Even though they already hit us with it during the Raising Canaan.
Yeah. They hit it with on a Raising Canaan.
Yeah. So they double back with that for this ep, which made it. I don't know. I don't know if I needed that. You know, I don't know if I needed that.
All right. I mean, I'll say that in my opinion, Power has been soap opera-ish for many seasons at this point.
Hmm.
In my book, it's been very soap opera-ish, but I don't mind soap operas because I got other options when f- f- for for not that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I used to when I was in college, I used to watch General Hospital when I was in college. You know what I mean? So Power is closer to General Hospital than you know what I mean anything else. Those type of storylines. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But they dig deep as far as like in the literature when they putting a lot of that stuff together. Also, you know what I mean?
They do, yeah. I see little inklings of other material that we've seen over time.
Right. And I mean,
Sprinkling a season in there.
yeah. And it's been confirmed, that that Drew is patterned after Michael Corleone, and this is by Courtney Kemp. This is the lady that writes the show. So it's been confirmed that Drew is modeled after Michael Corleone, and Sonny is modeled after. I mean, and Kane is modeled after Sonny Corleone, and you can see it with the family dynamics. You know what I mean? You got the older brother who who thirsts for power and thirst to be the head of the family, but is not in him to be that. You know what I mean? For one, he wasn't raised to be that, and for the other one, what is not in him to be that. And you got the other one who is reluctant to be that, but he's forced into it, and he was bred for it. You know what I mean? So, and the other one being, you know what I mean, Drew.
Right.
Whether people like it or not, you know what I mean, it's going to turn people off. Drew is going to end up running shit.
I can see that happening. Um, I would really, really love to see the daughter end up holding the crown.
Oh, um, Diana's the one, yo.
Yeah, I would rather see her hold the crown.
Was It's
She,
not gonna be her holding the crown, yo. Like eventually, like she's gonna be the one next to Tariq, yo.
you think that's the way they're gonna take it?
The other shorty, yo, it's not gonna work out with him and the other shorty. Something's gonna happen to where as though they're gonna go in different directions. Like she might actually go right into like DA type law, like literally doing what Angela was doing. You know what I mean? She might literally start doing that, and she's not gonna be down with no Tariq moving weight. Like that's not she not even fathoming that right now. Like she got that watch. Only reason she took that watch off, and we're gonna get to the watch. Only reason Shorty took the watch off was um so that because her and Tariq was about to smash.
Right. She didn't want them to hear her getting fucked.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with her thinking that Tariq was dealing in drugs or anything like that. That's
Right.
off her mind. Like she might have would have thought that before, but when he took her on the excursion to go see Yaz and all that stuff, that kind of like took that off of her mind. Like she want to that watch is for her roommates.
Right.
It ain't for Tariq. It's for her roommates.
Right. That didn't make no sense to me either. Like, there's a lot of holes in this story.
Now, what is it that didn't make sense to you?
All right, so she didn't want to snitch on on the little hood chick, right? When they initially interrogated her.
Right.
She was like, I ain't no snitch. I ain't about to get nobody jammed up.
She
But
said that. She said that like a reflex. But go ahead.
but she'll help them with a murder investigation.
No, she's helping them with the drug investigation. Yeah.
But all that's connected to the murder investigation.
Right. But she's willing. All right.
Mi-
She wasn't willing to snitch until they start breaking down what can happen to her if she doesn't cooperate and help them out with their investigation. And then she broke and the lady finessed her and she said she'll wear the wire. or they told her, you know what I mean, just wear this watch. So whatever she catch on there, she don't care if Shorty get jammed up on that tape, y'all. The black girl.
I
It
know
goes
for
back. It goes back. Matter of fact, it goes back to the classroom discussion
mm-hmm.
when they were saying the thing about the ends justify the means, or if you backed into a corner, what you'll do if you actually in a situation where you'll basically have to do something that you feel is immoral or against your principles in order to get something accomplished. And she's faced with um either ratting out this chick who I really, really, really only connection I have with is school, either ratting her out or my future, my whole future. This one friend down. That's what she was faced with right there. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And she decided to wear that watch. But she's not faced with that with Tariq. You know what I mean? That was all about, I gotta put this away because I'm about to get my cheeks clapped and I don't want them to hear this wet clapping. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, I think that's why she put the watch away. She definitely didn't want anybody to know she was
That's
gonna
why
wear it.
it would have been a hole if she put the watch away because she know Tariq or she think Tariq might say something about a murder or drugs. That would have been a hole, but she put that watch away because they was about to smash.
Right.
It was real simple. I mean, it could be some other perceived hole. I think the only hole, um, so we might as well we can double back to some other things, but we might as well get to the big thing, you know what I mean, is Zeke. Zeke's parentage.
Start with his interview.
Let's start with his interview. Let's
Start
let's
with his
start
interview.
let's start with Zeke's interview. What go ahead and say what you gotta say about Zeke's interview, then I'm gonna say what I gotta say about Zeke's
we
interview.
we don't have a clip. We don't have a clip. Damn it, we should have put a clip up, man.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can do it, but go ahead and start talking. But go ahead.
All
We
right,
we,
so
probably, we probably on the same thing though, for real. I swear we probably on the same thing.
we might be, we might not. Um, dog, how dumb is Zeke for real? For real,
He's
like
silly.
how dumb is he? Is that what the role calls for? Like, does it call for him to be dumb and he's like a really good actor, or is he like a really bad actor and it's showing on TV?
Okay.
Like,
Here go right here. Hold up, yo. Hold on.
That's
Hold on. I'm gonna put you down because I thought we might have been in the same place with this, but we not. But I'm gonna put you down once we watch it. You know what I mean? But hold on. Let me see. The dumbest dude in power history. My man Brandon Thompson says that Zeke is the dumbest in power history.
he is.
All right, hold up. Concentrate, son. All right.
I thought Sean was dumb.
See, you starting to link stuff together. You starting to link it together.
I thought Sean was dumb,
Mm-hmm.
but nah, it's Zeke.
And where's Sean at?
Oh, that man, dead man. But
That
Zeke a
man,
dead man.
Zeke a dead man, son.
Zeke a dead man.
We
Yeah.
gonna get to that, but Zeke is mincemeat, yo. He's fucking mincemeat. All right, let me see. All right, here you go. Concentration coming now. All right. All right, here we go, son.
that's news to me.
She's going on script.
Fuck. And it belongs to a member of the NYPD, a detective Danilo Ramirez. It was his official duty weapon that was found at the scene. Do you know
Look
him?
at Kane.
Danilo
Kane gonna
Ramirez.
kill his cousin.
We didn't make that public. How did she have that?
Wait, a cop's gun? What does that mean?
Why have the cops been looking at me if the murder weapon belongs to one of them?
Fuck you, come on, bro.
Let's go,
Is
Zeke.
this some sort of cover-up?
Good question. So you don't know this Detective Ramirez?
We gotta get him out of there.
Nah, I don't know that name.
That's funny because we were told by a source that during your questioning, you presented Detective Ramirez's PPA card.
Oh, Detective Ramirez. Yeah, he's a fan. He comes to all my games.
Zeke, I want to give you a chance here, but the NYPD and my producers cross-referenced Detective Ramirez's whereabouts with your game schedule. He was never at any of your games.
Do something.
No, what can I do? It's live. If I pull him now, he looks guilty. Everybody calm down. Just have faith in the boy.
In fact, the police theory is that you paid Detective
please show the
Ramirez
whole
to
thing.
kill
Please show the
Jabari
whole
Reynolds.
thing.
What do you say to that?
This is some bullshit. this whole thing. This is some bullshit. This is over.
Zeke.
Get out of my face with that dumb
Fuck, Zeke.
I'm out. Y'all know this is some bullshit. Y'all know this is some bullshit. What kind of question is that? I'm here to talk about basketball.
I
Basketball.
was happy to help this young brother, but
Yo, that nigga Zeke.
All right, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Zeke a fucking idiot. Okay,
We
It's
know
a
he
lot
an
of
idiot,
re-
yo.
It's a lot
Go
of
ahead.
reasons why this nigga's a bird brain, right? All right, Zeke. If you want to stand firm on you don't know that nigga, then man, I don't know that nigga. How you get the PBA card? You can't really roll with the you don't know the nigga no more.
Man,
You know-
Zeke, we know Zeke ain't got no savvy, man.
Man, Zeke know he gave that fucking them people that PBA card, right?
Like the police going keep it secret.
So right. So your whole finesse right here is the nigga. I done ran down on this nigga before. This nigga a big old fan. He say he be at the games. If you want to roll with, he be at the games. Fuck, I don't know if that nigga really be at my games. I be playing. I saw that nigga in the street. The nigga blessed me with the car. You getting the jam holler at me.
Right.
He know I'm going pro.
Right.
That's it. You know the nigga? No, I don't know that nigga, man. No, I don't know that nigga. He not my partner. He just blessed me with the card. Did you get him to do this? Now I don't know that nigga like that, man. Fuck out my face. You feel me? I'm here to talk about basketball. That shit remind me of the R. Kelly interview.
Exactly, yo. That's where I was going, yo.
It remind
See,
me-
we know Zeke is not bright, yo. He don't got a bright. He a hoop. He just hoop. You know what I mean? He'll shut up and dribble, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not all basketball players are shut up and dribble niggas, but they do exist. You know what I'm saying?
He's prime
So,
example.
but the the performance, yo, he gave that nod to R, yo. I know he gave the nod to R. Kelly, yo, interview, yo, when he went off, yo. I was like, oh man, yo, did the R. Kelly, yo, my nigga Zeke, yo, went off on that. So I be looking at the performance too, yo. Like I don't just look at like I don't. I knew Zeke was going to choke in that interview. Like I knew it was coming. I just wanted to see how it was going to happen. It was like watching a train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how they didn't know that Zeke wasn't going to crumble in the interview, but they did tell her. They did. She did tell him that they had a script of questions that was outlined and he knew the answers to already. So she played him. You know what I mean?
Why? Okay. All right. So that go back to my initial question, and I'm gonna make my next point. That go back to my initial question. Is Zeke a really good actor, or is he a really bad actor? Like the actual person. What's his name? The
I don't know.
guy.
I don't know. We'll find out. But
You got to see him on
I
something
don't
else.
know. I don't know, and I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm entertained by Zeke, yo. Yo, the nigga is entertaining, yo. Like what else? What do we want more than to be entertained by somebody's performance? You know what I mean? I mean, if you're irritated by his performance, why are you irritated? Because he's dumb. He's supposed to be dumb.
Right. Yeah, watching that interview just now, I think he actually super talented. I think he playing a dummy.
If you ask me, all right. This would have seemed like to me, yo. Like he figured out how I'm gonna portray this character, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, like he sprinkled a little scared nigga slave into it, like this, like a slave mentality, like
Yeah, because he's supposed to be from the South. supposed to
Scared.
be from the South.
Yeah, I guess that's what that come from. But I call it the scared nigga shit. You know what I mean? Because all niggas from the South not like that. You not like that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
so all I'm not like that. But but he got like that. I don't want to do. I don't want to do nothing wrong to mess up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to stay out the way. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? He like to party. You know what I mean? But I don't know, yo. Like he not supposed to be. He's supposed to be green. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. Like, all right, dumb might be the wrong thing. You know what I mean? But he's supposed to be green. He not supposed to have any savvy. All this is playing into the fact that he was sheltered away from that family. You understand what I'm saying? Like he was sheltered away down south, away, raised away from the hustle and bustle of New York, and he honed his skills probably got strong, doing some work on the farm or something. They had a hoop or something, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know how you can play into that story. And then but he was the man wherever he was down there in that town, so he used to attention from females. He's used to that. That's why Carrie intrigued him because she was older. You know what I mean? So as far as messing with chicks, he's advanced in messing with chicks, like getting broads, having sex. You know what I mean? Using his physical. He's advanced at that. Hooping and fucking. You know what I mean? That's what he's advanced at. But all of the other stuff, as far as savvy and all that stuff, he's behind in that kind of stuff. Dealing with cops and stuff like that. All his life, wherever he was from, he was the big shit there. So if a cop pulled them over where they was from, oh, that's Zeke Cross right there. Boy, get out of here. Give me that big, get it out the car, get out of here. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You can live like that in a fishbowl. You know what I mean? When you the big fish in a small pond. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what the characterization is. It might be super personified to get it nailed down, but I think that's what they're trying to get across, that anything dealing with anything outside of
Hooping
hooping,
and hoes.
getting broads,
Yeah.
Zeke don't really have no and being personable, like sitting there talking to a person. He's good at being personable, like being nice. Let's say like he sit there with a professor or something like that. He know how to be charming. He know how to be charming. He know how to do that part, but he don't know how to be devious.
Right.
He don't have a devious bone in his body. He's like the most pure character on the show. You know what I mean?
Right. Him and Lauren.
Lauren's not pure.
No.
Only thing Lauren is pure from is criminal activities.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm following. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But her mentality, you know what I mean, she got all that, you know what I mean, how to use what I got to get what I want, you know what I mean? Like she just ain't really she ain't had that with Tariq, you know what I mean? Tariq was really running that situation, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, so she got that. I don't know if they trying to bring a purity to her, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, Angela, you know what I mean? Angela messed with two niggas, you know what I mean? She might have and I'm using her and Angela as parallel. Lauren smart, but she dumb. Cassie say Lauren smart, but she dumb. He pulled that Professor Quick. Going back to Zeke, hell yeah. Cassie says I forgot I could do that send the chat thing. Let me see.
Yeah, I think the idea of Zeke being like, green and dumb, that's the role. I think he's a good actor because, like you said, we noticed that he definitely channeled that R. Kelly interview.
He definitely did, yo. The storm off. This some bullshit. The storm off. I was like, yo, he did it. Yo, he did the aura.
If you ain't catch it. If you ain't catch, like, if he was like, I like trying to hog tie people. I don't know how to hog tie nobody.
Like, some bullshit. I'm trying, yo. And people sitting there, they sitting there already got a preconceived notion about that character, especially because he get memed so hard. But I
Yeah,
don't know, yo. Like I don't know, yo. I think he be killing that shit personally. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think he. At first, I thought he was dumb, but nah, I think he might be one of the better actors on the show.
Uh-huh.
Picture that. He might be one of the better actors on the show
He
because
definitely.
he nailing the fuck out there like moron type dude. You there? He killing it.
Uh-huh. He a
He
dumb.
killing it.
He a quote unquote dumb jock.
Yeah, he a dumb jock. Yep, he killing it. Now, what I didn't like about the interview. All right, Tariq prepped them for all the questions that they had outlined.
Mm-hmm.
But this a criminal organization. They don't think for a second that these people about to try to throw them a curveball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if they do this, if they ask you this,
Right. They ain't give him no counters.
they ain't get down none. They're like, oh, dog, it was all
Then
fish.
and then if you want to explain it to him, you explain it like sports. You know what I mean? Don't you know
Right.
how when you got one move and you got to go to another move because they stopped that one move? This is gonna be a counter if they stop that question. You know what I'm saying? They really they really didn't prepare him the best, like you said.
Nah, like it was out once she switched it to well, my reporters and my team. It was all face shots after that. He had to eat them. You know? It was all face shots. I ain't like the fact that the lawyer wasn't sitting up there with him. Like David should have been sitting next to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Throughout the whole. All right, man, we're not answering that. You feel me? Like we're not at liberty to answer that. We're not going to entertain that
That's
question.
I will say she got them, yo. She got him. She got him with the flam. They thought she was on their side, on the side of the black athlete. You know what I mean? She got them for real.
Oh, Jamel, man. Jamel finessed that man.
Yo, finesse the hell out of him, man.
Finessed that man. And then it was like, yeah, he got to turn himself in right after that interview. They still ain't got no evidence. They don't have nothing. They don't have a case. They got a dummy on TV that if you talk to him for 45 seconds, you can recognize he a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't enough to charge him with. You know, that ain't enough to charge him with. And then we got Detective White Man.
Detective White Man. Yo, charging him. He charging him for blowing her back out. That's what he.
That's it. No, that's it. No, they got
he charging him for killing the pussy.
Dog, the show named Power, but that bitch really need to be named Haters. Because that's all the fuck they got on the show, dog. Everybody's a fucking hater.
Yeah. So he the new Cooper Sacks, I guess, yo.
He the new bitch.
He the new Cooper Sacks, and what Cooper Sacks mixed with the dark haired dude that was banging Angela.
Angela, yeah, the first cat that was fucking the shit out of Angela.
Yeah.
What his name was? What his name was, man? What his name was? Fuck, I watched this show religiously.
Yeah, I forgot his name. His name Dead Meat.
Oh yeah, he fucking murdered.
Okay. Your name is Worm Food.
He the detective choked out.
Greg Knox.
Greg Knox. Yeah. Greg Knox is a fucking dead man.
Yeah,
so is Detective White Man is a dead man too. His time is coming.
That's Clutch Brandon. Good looking out. Greg Knox. But yeah, Detective White Man, yo, he got issues, man. Like you see it in his eyes, yo. Like I don't know. I think they just looked at the pictures and looked for the most hater eyes.
Yeah, sinister looking motherfucker.
The most haterish eyes, white man eyes that they can find. You know what I mean? And they found them, yo. And then, yo, oh man, yo. I could just imagine what he was doing to Carrie, yo. Like all of the ghetto gag and shit, yo. Like, you'll put the Nazi on her, huh?
Detective Buck Nasty.
You'll put the Nazi on her.
Top player hater.
Right. You'll probably have her doing slave role plays and everything. Yo.
All kind of shit, yeah, buddy. All that little pussy was fire. He can't let it go.
Yeah, no. Actually, let me take that back. I doubt it, yo. She probably had the whip wrapped around his neck, yo.
Yep. Should have
Yeah,
topped him off. Topped him
yeah,
off
she
something
was,
serious. He can't let it go.
yeah, she was hitting him with the shorty on what's that show, yo, on Players Club, yo, when she came in there in the group of the cops, yo, in the cop party.
Yeah. Oh, now I want all you motherfuckers' attention. Yeah, you're talking about. I like her too. I forgot her name though. She the nastiest one, Junior sister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy,
but
I like it.
this an aside to it, yo. I used to work at this restaurant, and I met her before. Yo, she was like the nicest person in the world. She was in there with Jack A. You know,
I
man,
like her too.
her and Jack A. But Jack A had the pissy attitude. Ronnie,
Ronnie, yeah.
Cassie with the clutch. Her name was Ronnie. She was she was so sweet, yo. She was nice as I don't know what, yo. And guess who else? I that same night I met Keisha from Belly, yo.
Oh, nigga, you work where I need to be at. Fuck. You
I
work
met
where
I
I
met
need.
I met Keisha from Belly, yo, and I will tell everybody till this day she smoked Newport Lights. She wasn't all that, and she was a bag of bones, yo. I always thought she was thick, yo. Yo, she was a bag of bones with some titties, yo.
Below the string.
Bag of bones with some titties, yo. No ass, yo.
Mm-mm-mm.
I was highly disappointed when I met her that day, yo.
I thought she was pressure. You sure she wasn't? You sure she ain't losing no weight for a role?
That could have possibly been it. But I think if we watch Belly again, yo, we might find out that it was angles, yo.
I'm a hope for
We
the
might
fact that
find
she.
out it was angles. And you gotta realize DMX probably was 5'8", 160 pounds. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she probably looked like a little more stallionish next to him, also. You know what I mean?
I can feel that. That make a little sense.
Yeah, but back to where we was at. Shorty probably carried it like that with Detective White Man. She probably had him all like that, and he acted stupid when she moved on. You know what I mean?
See, she dumb to me too. Like I think she gonna be. Her and Zeke, they both gonna die. I
You think
think.
she wearing food too?
Oh yeah, man, you gotta kill her, man. She's stupid. She's just as dumb as Zeke. Because I'm like, all right, you got a law background,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because you didn't let Met McLean hit, right? Met didn't hit. Fucking White Man didn't hit.
I think her bodies are uncountable. I think these just the ones on the show.
We had four. And one of the Tate brothers gonna hit. You feel me? We had four already. Her number's running.
Who said one of the tape? I think the other one is he a family man. I don't think he get down
Man,
like that.
look, man, look.
So I think it's gonna be
Professor Feelgood got away with men. She got away with men. You did. Professor Feelgood might go on top him off. We don't know. You feel me? I don't know. Around her, everybody character in question. Right? Zeke can't seem to leave her alone. The other nigga was stalking the shit out of her. Now you got the detective stalking her. Something about her. So one of the Tate brothers gonna hit. But I'm gonna roll with Governor Tate. He gonna be the one to hit. But you know, the other Tate brother could very well hit. I don't know. Who gonna clap them cheeks next? But I know she's supposed to have a law background, right?
yeah.
So
She was a DA. I don't know if it was local or federal, like the same shit that Angela did. But I think she did something similar to what Angela did, yo.
she did something. So
Yeah.
I
But she
mean,
was definitely I definitely think I heard DA's office at some point in time. So and that's why she was working close to law enforcement.
all right. So I'm a regular civilian. I have no ties to law enforcement.
Right.
And I understand conflict of interest. You feel me? So you would think somebody with a law background will understand conflict of interest when it comes down to, you know, you was sucking this man dick. He not supposed to be trying to prosecute you.
Right.
You feel me? Like why you don't go in the office and be like, hey, look, man, this dude harassing the shit out of me. You feel me? I used to top him off like in '98.
Right.
And now he mad. He mad because I'm fucking.
Because she ashamed of the her bodies keep on getting dug up.
All right, so you'd rather be ashamed of You'd rather be ashamed of your bodies or go to jail for a murder you ain't commit?
Oh, we know what she's supposed to be doing. Exactly what you said. Fervently. So that they believe it and be like, you want me to demonstrate how I did it? Pause. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Like that's it. They're like, yeah, we used to get down or whatever.
You can
And
hear
what, he gonna deny it? He gonna deny it? The nigga got me here because I thought I was about to get it popping again.
Exactly.
Like he approached her on some, yeah, what's going on? How you doing? She was
Right.
willing to go wherever till the nigga took her to go see a dead body. She was about
Right.
doing whatever. So, like, come on, man. Why is we even here? Why we here, Detective White Man? Get him off the case, and then you can try to pursue this, or you're gonna find yourself in a situation where you don't have no case. And you gotta leave me alone.
And low key, that might be what end up blowing it up. I think something wild gonna happen. Like Zeke is just gonna be about to get off, and he gonna get killed, y'all.
Nah, I think Kane gonna eat that charge.
You said you think Kane gonna eat the charge?
Yeah, Kane gonna eat all them charges. Everything about to fall on Kane. And the reason why is because he put that badge in Tariq room. If he ain't do that fake ass shit, he might have would have made it.
Oh, and I forgot we were supposed to get back to that. Yeah, Tariq ain't having that, y'all.
Nah.
Yo, you done mess with the wrong one on some sneaky shit.
Yeah, he gonna look. That other dude not playing that shit. He might not can fight. You feel me? I ain't see him beat nobody up.
Nah. Tariq ain't got them. He ain't got them hands like his pa.
I ain't
I
seen him.
don't know how he gonna develop him. He might literally have to train, yo. like literally might have to get some training, yo.
He don't have nobody. He don't have no big brother that used to punch him down. He don't have his pops. I remember his pops was about to beat him, and Tasha was like, "Nah, leave him alone, let him make it." So he wasn't getting no whippings at home. So he don't have no tough bone in his body. It's all mental, and I pull a trigger on him.
Right. Brandon say Tariq got pop. Brandon say Tariq got pop someone. He always popping shit, yo. Tariq he gonna pop that thing, yo. Best believe that.
Yeah.
When it's time, but Tariq gonna pop it so he can get away with it. That's how Tariq pop it. You know what I mean?
Right. He got what, 3 bodies?
Yeah.
He spanked 3. Let me see.
Yep.
He killed Ray.
Avenged his sister death. Killed his father. Then he did Professor.
Oh yeah. He due for a body this year.
Professor Sneaky Yo. He did him in.
He due for a body this year. Who you gonna kill this year?
I don't know. But yo was wild for that. Just a quick go back. Yo was wild for that novel, yo. He deserved that for real.
Yeah. He was doing way too much. Way too much. He was on some best man shit.
Yeah. But he figured that course correction out. I don't understand how nobody else gonna figure it out. Just like how ain't nobody going like none of the carriers, none of the people that's actually selling it hand to hand, like putting it in the work or whatever to the students.
Yeah.
I don't see how ain't none of them just laid back just to see who the connect is. Like
it's just right. The shit's so stupid. Like
that.
right.
That's a plot hole that nobody talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they're getting away with it because it's slick. But if it's just that one spot all the time, you know what I mean? Somebody's gonna sit on it. Somebody that know about the spot's gonna sit on the spot.
Like that's the they on an honest system like a motherfucker over there, though.
Right.
I'm sorry. I never seen no drugs get dealt like that. So we're gonna put everything in this locker that look like bricks, and you just take the drugs, but make sure you just leave the money. Like they're gonna take everything, or they're gonna sit on it and take everything. Like,
well, they had specific codes for the specific carriers. They was already on an honor system before they did this new thing. So they got their squad already. It's not like those kids not thinking like niggas on the street. All of them got the mentality of, hey, if I run off on the plug, I don't get anything else.
Gotcha. Yeah, if I do right, we'll be everything will flow smooth.
Right, but
they treat it like a real job.
Right, But as far as the trail leaking back to somebody, you know what I mean? Once somebody gets caught and the pressure is on them, to be like, who you getting it from? Oh, I go to this locker, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's the ultimately what has to be worried about. They're not worried about somebody running off with one pack because that's all they're going to be running off with is one pack.
Yeah, that's still a problem
No, it's the same concept that Freeway Ricky Ross had when he said because a lot of people used to beat Freeway Ricky,
though.
but he had so much. You run off with a quarter key. Now you can't come back to me, and I'm the one with everything.
Right.
That's just how he carried it. So I'm not gonna go kill him over a quarter key when I'm sitting here jamming. I'm making millions and millions and millions. You know what I mean? I used to have to tell my guys a lot of times. You know what I mean? Not to do that. We here for security. You don't even have to worry about that because now he can't come back and get the best cheapest shit in town. You know what I mean? When that's all he had to do was come to me, probably just come to me with his short and work it out.
Right. I still just see somebody sitting on the whole operation and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking,
and I agree with that, and
yeah,
that's
fucking everything up.
yeah. So that's probably going to be the downfall, but I'm pretty sure they probably going to have some type of fail safe that we not paying attention to, or they're going to find out in advance that they're getting set on. So what'll probably happen is Tariq's probably going to get the information that they on him somehow through Diana. I mean, I'm calling Diana somehow through Lauren.
Yeah, because she the one working with him right now.
Right. So she'll probably talk about, yeah, somebody selling drugs through this course correct thing, and then in the police, you know what I mean, been asking around about it or something. She'll probably say something about it like that or something. You know what I mean? Something's going to slip probably to Tariq to where as though he'll
Blow the shit up.
alleviate the problem before it gets to the point where him or Brayton is going down. Or Brayton might get jammed up and that shit gets brushed under the motherfucking rug.
I'm glad you mentioned Braden because I'm waiting to see him get jammed up. I gotta see him. I gotta see how he handled it. Um, like when he dealing with law enforcement. When
Oh,
he,
that kind of jammed up.
yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
see
because
how
he
he
because he,
handled.
'cause he already under the other kind of pressure.
Dog, the nigga Ace and everything. He really than Tariq so far. Like he really than Tariq. I seen him get to a fight. He was losing, but I seen him. I seen him shake back and
Right.
and get himself together. So I'm cool with that. Like if you win every fight, if you won every fight you ever had, you ain't had enough fights. Period.
Yeah,
You feel
that's
me?
exactly what I said, Brandon. That is going to get swept under the rest. What I meant when I said it's going to get swept under the rug if Brayton get jammed up, because of his family in the background.
I got to see
Um,
that. I got to see that. But other than that, I mean, he passing every test. Look, he squeezed the blick. He squeezed the blick in the jewelry store.
right.
You feel me? He squeezed. He squeezed that bitch in the jewelry store.
Uh huh.
Kane was like, "Nah, I did that shit on purpose." He was gonna whack dude in the store.
But Brayton definitely not. He's definitely not telling on Tariq if he gets jammed up, even if he
Mm-mm.
mad at him. Just,
Mm-mm.
I mean, for the simple fact he's built off of the Tommy archetype, and Tommy not opening his mouth. But just from what they showed on the show so far, like he's not gonna do it. Tommy going, I mean, damn, Braden gonna think about everything. He gonna be like, I can get out of this. I'm rich anyway. I can survive and bounce back. But Tariq got to worry about his uh his little sister and all of that stuff. Like Braden already is in that mindset already.
Right,
He's willing to hustle and not make no money just to help Tariq out. You know what I mean? At the while, he had to be like, "Yo, I want to get money too." But for the most part, he was in it for the rush and to help Tariq for real.
right. So he the most solidest character so far.
Braden is the most solid character, and Zeke is the purest character.
Right. Braden had a body. Braden had a body. Kane blocked that for good reason, but Kane blocked that.
Yeah, he,
Braden
he
had,
definitely blocked it for good reason all the way around. And all right, on the real, and it's another plot hole. Busting cameras does not
Nothing.
destroy footage on the DVR.
Nothing. I can
So,
smash my fucking cell phone out right now and pull up everything I got on my computer.
right.
Bullshit, either.
Right. So we want to talk about holes. Everybody want to talk about the lineage hole. We're gonna get to that, and that's probably what's gonna take us out of here. We can get to the but we want to talk about holes, but but I always that's in a lot of movies, in a lot of stuff. Because everything on the cloud now anyway. So even going back there and taking the whole machine not doing nothing no more.
Nah.
You know what I mean? That's the local saving of it on the hard drive. But that thing in the cloud, if it's on your phone, if they can look at it on their phone, it's in the cloud. And all security systems you can look at on your phone now, and that means all that shit is in the cloud. You know what I mean? So busting a camera is not gonna not have Braden's face all peeled up in that inside of that jewelry store. So right now,
Now, wait, hold on, wait. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. We overlooked that. We looked at that wrong. We looked at that wrong. That plan it actually worked. The plan worked. I'm gonna tell you why it worked.
Tell me how it worked.
Because when Braden initially entered the store, see, you gotta whack the store on him. You gotta whack him. You can't let him live. Because he can always just say, "Nah, they was both in on it." So you have to whack him. Yeah, when you think about it. But on camera, it looked like Braden came in that motherfucker.
It's like Braden came in and somebody smashed the cameras.
Somebody came in behind, smashed the camera, and boom. You gotta whack the owner though. If you don't whack the owner, it defeats the purpose of even smashing the cameras. You could just let the shit roll.
Yeah.
You gotta whack the clerk. If you don't kill him, then it don't even add up. So exactly. He probably should have let Braden squeeze on him.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, if they play it correctly, if they don't leave any stone unturned, because they might just leave that stone unturned. I mean, we've seen stuff that's considered greater, like Game of Thrones leave stones unturned before. Like they didn't pay stuff off that was supposed to be paid off. So, but if they don't leave any stones unturned, that footage and that robbery, even though it's not put together that's Braden Weston at this point in time, that should be evidence of Braden's criminal activity, like forever.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like in the Power universe, because that's the only receipt that he got so far. Like any kind of receipt that he's any kind of criminal. You know what I mean?
And even that could get finessed.
Yeah.
Even that could get finessed because it's like
you say it ain't him. That's not who you. Hell no, they ain't no Braden Weston. You know what I mean?
Oh, it could be him. All you gotta say is Kane made me do it. The nigga been coming up to the campus terrorizing everybody. He killed lime green shoes. He be just come in my dorm room. Nigga just be laying in my bed. Tim's all in my bed and shit.
Right.
You feel me? He put the back.
Cassie say, "Nah, what jewelry store got only one camera?" He bust a couple cameras.
Yeah, it was a couple. He shot like 3.
Yeah, Cass, he bust a couple cameras when he rolled up in there.
Yeah, it was like 3 of them. But even still, you pin all that on Kane. Like that man nigga took me to go pull a body out the river. He made me drive my car. My car was shot up. This dude is a terrorist. He got me doing all kind of shit. And I'm scared for my life. I'm a Western. We don't do this type of shit.
Right.
This fucking thug came in my dorm. Like, yeah, he off the hook. Right. And all Tariq got to say is, yeah, that nigga be tripping. I know him. I know him. He be tripping. Like Tariq gonna beat everything. And that might be the way they go.
What's that?
So what they make Kane take that fall. Like everything Kane going to jail, bro.
Kane going to jail. He's gonna die in the series. But yeah.
He going to jail. And Monet knew he going to jail.
Yeah.
That's why she was like, yeah, that's on you.
The pop's getting out.
The pop's coming out and he going in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pop's coming out, he going in. And it might be fucking simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Pop's going out, he going in. Here's one thing though. If he don't go in, if Kane don't go in, all right, hold on, wait. People that's gonna die. Zeke gonna die for sure. Kane gonna kill him. Zeke Pop's no, he not. No, he not. He going to jail. Kane going to jail, but Kane gonna kill Zeke. The Professor
I
Feelgood.
think, hey Cassie, I think the person that's going to eventually kill Kane is going to be Drew. I think Drew will eventually kill Kane. He's
Later
going
on
to
in
be
life.
later on in the series. I think that's who's going to take him out.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. But I know that Kane gonna kill Zeke.
You say Pop's going. Brandon say Pop's going to mess over Monet baby daddy. I don't think so.
Yeah, I do.
You think
I
so?
do. Yeah,
You
yeah,
think you're gonna wash him?
yeah. He gonna knock him out. Him and Tariq. Him or Tariq. Him or Tariq. Big Tejada or Tariq gonna fuck over.
I got him being too slick for Big Tejada. I got him already having a plan for all of that already. In case he, you know what I mean? I got him on he that contingency plan nigga, yo. He that nigga, him and that Asian nigga. They contingency plan motherfuckers, yo. So I got them being time enough for Big Tejada. But like you said, and I think we might have discussed this before. I think they shaping it for him to be the quote unquote Breeze character that we always heard about to Tariq. So this gonna be Tariq's probably final mentor before he become Ghost. You understand what I'm saying?
So you think we didn't discuss that. You think he gonna take Tariq under his wing?
Yep.
Tariq gonna eventually kill him though, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, then I can see that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I can
gonna
see
be it's gonna be that same decision. It's gonna be that same decision all over again. Yeah. That one, the missile, Brandon. That's a missile for you, Brandon. It's gonna be that same decision again. You know what I mean? You in the way of me becoming what I'm trying to become.
You gotta start by teaching other nigga how to fight. Cause I'm tired of seeing him get punched.
We just talked about Tariq need training, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got an Asian nigga. They got an Asian nigga that with knives, yo.
That nigga raw.
They got an Asian nigga with knives. We don't even know what happened. What's up with y'all? So the Asian nigga with the knives.
It's raw.
The Asian nigga with the knives is going to train Tariq up.
He's something, because that nigga raw. He ain't did nothing either. He probably got what, a 9.5?
Yeah, because Tariq ain't ghosting until he learn how to fight, yo. Because Ghost nice with them things, yo.
Ghost beat the shit out of niggas. Ghost beat the shit out of a few niggas.
Right.
So yeah, I gotta see Tariq. He need to get some hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Once he figure that out, he'll be all right. Because we know he ain't scared to squeeze. So
yeah, no.
What's next? But I look at I think Kane gonna kill Zeke.
Yeah.
And it won't even be over. It's gonna be over.
It's gonna be over Monet.
Yeah, Kane is a jealous. His whole character is based off jealousy. He's been jealous out the gate.
Yeah, it's gonna be jealousy and ambition. It's gonna be ultimately over Monet.
Right.
Because Monet, she's already he could live with her putting the younger siblings over him to a point because they the babies of the family. So he was raised up having to, you know what I mean, protect them and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So he was raised up in that. But then she brought Tariq in his mind, put Tariq in over him. I already gotta look out for my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I already gotta look out for my cousin in a certain way. You know what I mean? She already putting him on a pedestal, but at least she giving me information and a plan of why we doing this. But now she bringing in this Tariq cat to put me over. And now if eventually when he find out about the family thing and all of that stuff, Brandon say Diana. Nah, I think it's gonna
Nah,
be Drew. I think it's
nah.
gonna be Drew
I
Brandon.
I think Drew too. They're building Drew up to be fearless.
Yeah. If Diana is if Diana is the Tasha archetype, that means that
She's gonna kill Monet probably.
nah, I think her hands just gonna be clean. Drew might do Monet too, if Big Tahada don't do it. Yeah, but I
Mm,
think Diana hands gonna stay physically blood free, even though if she's behind manipulating anything, I don't think it'll be a while before she actually they put that type of mud on her character. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, because they waited till what season 6 for Tasha to catch a
Yeah,
body.
and she already was muddy anyway. Like she was just bound for a body. Like damn, when Tasha gonna catch her body? You know what I mean? Because of her Tasha her character already has smut on it anyway. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
but Diana, you know what I mean? She a virgin. Remember that part? Diana's a virgin, so she's not gonna catch her body before she, you know what I mean, catch her body. You know what I mean?
Right. Which body coming first, right?
Right? Like, hey, what body coming first? And Tariq is definitely getting that virginity.
Yeah. Effie hating. The whole, like I said, the whole show haters, dog. Everybody's a fucking hater. Everybody a hater, dog. Back to where I was going was Zeke is gonna die, Kane's gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm. We
And
we
he
we
gonna,
in, we in total agreement on that one.
yeah, it's clearly out of jealousy. Clearly out of, like he already looked when we saw the interview, he already looked like, all right, this nigga a liability.
Right.
You feel me? He already had that look like he's a liability.
Right.
I can't really trust him. He only breathing right now because I love him.
Right.
You could see
No,
it.
he's only breathing. It might not be because I love him. It might be because Monet wants him alive.
Well, yeah, he fam. He fam
Right.
right now.
He family. Yeah.
He fam. That's why he ill. He fam. We'll wrap that up with just the fact that he fam. But when that nigga find out that that's his brother, and Monet would kept that nigga away from everything, but forced the other children to be in the game to
Oh,
some of the best.
all of them gonna be pissed about that.
Oh yeah, boy, they about to be hot, boy. The whole family about to be hot.
Yeah.
You got Diana. Diana won't go to school bad. She won't go to school with who?
And who
She
do the same thing he doing?
same thing he doing. He can't go to. She can't go, but he could. He could do.
Yo,
He could.
but the shot at the WNBA though that Monet threw last year. You don't remember
What she said? I probably I know I called it, but I don't remember.
when she said chicks don't make no money hooping.
Oh yeah. I do. That's the truth though. She
She
ain't
threw a
lying.
shot at she threw a shot at the WNBA.
She ain't lying. They don't. They
Yeah.
don't. The only way they're gonna be. Never mind. Never mind.
You ain't gotta do it. You ain't gotta do it.
You already know
Uh,
my stance on it.
yeah, you ain't gotta do it. But yeah, we definitely in agreement with. I think we pretty much lined up on that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind being surprised in a different way. It wouldn't make me upset. But that's just how I see it lining up for real.
Right. He gonna knock him off. He gonna have to, and then he gonna end up going to jail.
Yeah, and since we been low key saying it anyway, that that big reveal, y'all. The fact that Zeke Monet and is Monet and Dante's seed by them two, and not nephew Zeke, but son Zeke.
Right.
And we've been talking about that, and it's slick how they played it because once again the show wasn't alluding to it, but the fans were alluding to that. They thinking, oh, Kane is it? Nah, look at him. They showing you this nigga like 6'3", big kind of cocky nigga. You know what I mean? And look at Zeke. They stick out like sore thumbs. Dante and Zeke physically stick out like sore thumbs from anybody else really on the show.
Yeah. They're the biggest people. They are the biggest people on the show.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a storyline I could have lived without, unless they add more to it. But
What else?
I could.
What else do they need to add to it?
Well, I gotta see the kids get jealous over it.
Oh, I mean, I think that's coming. When
All
they
right, cool.
when they find out, I think that's coming.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Like they have to do that. They have to let the kids got to know, and the kids got to get jealous. And on top of them getting jealous, they have to explain why they feel a certain type of way to complete that whole little storyline. Like,
Right.
oh, you let him live the life that we won't live.
I mean, we know it's coming though.
They have to.
We know it's coming. Because like I
Yeah.
said, they paid off some stuff for me in this last episode. They paid some stuff off for me. Because like I was saying, like, why is this Dante character slash mecha character so cartoonish? Like he was kind of cartoonish to me. You know what I mean? Like his
Mhm.
physical and I think it was his physical presence made him a little marvelish, a little cartoonish. You know what I mean? A little superhero show or action movie-ish to me. You know what I mean? Like just how they presented him. You know what I mean? But
Right.
that's why he got such a physical presence, because he's Zeke's father. You know what I mean? So they paid that off for me.
Like when he choked the old boy and was like, yeah, he gonna be offline for a little while. Nigga took his SIM card out.
Go get that nigga a hard reset.
Right. Right. You can't do the face scan. You gotta put the actual password.
Yeah,
This nigga, he chilling. That shit was crazy, dog. And nigga said he offline, pat his chest.
yeah. That's what I was saying about the cartoon shit, yo. Like
Right.
he came in like a cartoon character, but they saying they's pointing to the fact that he's special. He's not a regular drug smuggler or distro. He not a regular plug. You know what I mean? He got
Right.
training.
He's somebody important.
Yeah. Plus he got special training. He ain't just like a street nigga that know how to fight. He's somebody who probably know how to kill with their hands with precision. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So we'll see where it go. But once again, though, this should have been like a soap opera to me, so I don't mind. It ain't as bad as Queen of the South had gotten. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then that
Yeah,
shit
but it
that
was
shit was
definitely
outlandish.
it was like when he announced that he wants to save his son. They put the soap opera music in the background. Like they went all the way Young and the Restless.
They went. Matter of fact, you know what happened, yo?
What's that?
50 Ja ruling empire right now.
You think so?
50 is Ja ruling empire, yo. Stay with me.
I'm here. I'm putting it together
You
for you.
remember? You remember how he talked about Ja Rule singing like that was his whole like attack on him, and then did the same thing.
Yep.
He's doing the same thing with with the LG boys, um, and I ain't talking about TVs. Um,
50 said that though.
yeah, 50 was wild and Empire out, yo. 50 was wild and Empire out. So he's doing the same thing with Power that he did with his rap career. He doing the same thing on Power, the same stuff they was doing on Empire. All the soap opera stuff, all of the you know what I mean, the stuff we seen on his last episode. Like, yo, really Juicy Jr. at this point. Drew Juicy Jr., yo.
Yeah.
Yo, he all the way Juicy Jr. now. Like he went there like, yo, they got me with that saying, yo. Like for real. I'm gonna tell you how they got me, yo. Because at first I didn't know whether it was a man and a woman or not.
Oh, I knew it was a man.
They
I
caught
knew.
they caught me, and this is for the LGs. This for the LGs and not the TVs. Now I know what a power bottom is. Pause. I didn't know what that shit meant, but I know what that shit mean now, yo.
I don't know what it means.
Drew.
So somebody a bottom that's in charge.
That's Drew.
Okay. Okay. I'm tired of seeing Drew, and I'm tired of seeing his boyfriend. Him and his baby daddy don't need no more screen time.
Too
They,
bad, buddy. 50 is empowering.
oh, baby daddy gonna die too. Drew gonna have to kill his baby daddy.
He gonna die because
He mentioned the family.
because Michael's didn't Michael's wife die in The Godfather?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna die then. That's
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
got.
that's gonna be that event that turn him put him in savage mode.
He gonna be the one to do it. He gonna be the one to do it. He gonna have to. He already like he wants to strangle him.
Nah, that might be what turns him against Kane ultimately.
Or you think Kane gonna have to whack him?
Monet might send him. Monet might send him for Kane. I mean, Monet might send Kane low key for him without Drew knowing.
Mm, Dad
Because
Kane.
we might got some foreshadowing for that anyway. You know what I mean? Because Monet already talked about like dude ain't, you know what I mean? Like you really shouldn't be messing with dude.
Yeah, stop going up to that school.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Can't that
But I'm saying you might be right. Like that's more, you know what I mean, direct to it, you know what I mean?
him
But
doing it himself?
yeah, him doing it himself, which could also turn him savage. But I would think that would be an event that'll kind of push him away from the game. But if that's the event that makes Michael had to kill Sonny, if that's that event, then
That's what it's just gonna have to be.
that's just what it's gonna have to be.
I can see that. I can see that. I know it's gonna be some type of something dealing with his baby daddy. He gonna have to.
Or it could just be like something random for real, like just something that the family's involved in. Like one of the family members or himself might not even do it. You know what I mean? It could just be an op for real. The thing with the guaps might not be ultimately over all the way. You know what I mean?
All right, and he died just sipping on. It's gonna be because he ran his mouth.
Yeah.
It's because that wouldn't make no sense unless the guaps come back because he ran his mouth about the guaps.
Yeah, because that's really who they slinging around the campus anyway. So they can do him in and it's gonna automatically get pinned on the guaps at this point on the GTG at this point.
Right.
If something happened to really anybody on campus, especially if they open their mouth.
Yeah, shouldn't nothing happen to nobody else. The camp is way too hot. What was I about to say? Fuck, I lost my thought. Damn, I hate doing that. The people that's gonna die. Definitely baby daddy. Baby daddy a dead man. Zeke a dead man. Professor Feelgood a dead man. And Detective White Man a dead man.
You think so?
Yeah. We got what? How many episodes we got left? 6.
So, Tate's brother is going to be the long running police presence. Then that's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tate brother.
See, the Detective White Man. The thing about him is, I think it's going to be more of a they get rid of him as far as they get rid of him on a career tip. As I don't think his death will. I don't think he's going to get a physical death. He's that misconduct might end up coming up. Like
All right,
somebody,
yeah, I can see him getting. I can see him getting rolled up like that.
yeah, because somebody has to. It has to come out that they was dealing with each other. I think they just hold. I think the storyline just holding on to that.
Yeah, all right. I can see him getting rolled up that way. But I Professor Feelgood is gone. She gone. She gonna die about episode 8. And Zeke gonna be the
You think she
season
dying this
finale.
season?
Yeah, she gone.
You think she dying this season? Because it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be more than one. We haven't had any important deaths this season, but I
No,
don't think it's gonna be more than one important death this year.
Zeke is gonna be the important one. Professor Feelgood is gonna be a regular. Fuck,
No, I
she
mean
might.
she's an important death. If she go, that's important.
Shit, she could fucking die next episode for real, for real. And the story could keep rolling.
Nah, that's too much, yo.
So
I
you think
mean,
they're gonna keep
you just said it, yo. Like can't nobody else die on that campus right now, yo. Like that's too much.
episode 9? Her and Zeke die together.
Because then they gotta start thinking about like if somebody else died right now, they gotta start looking for a serial killer at this point. You know what I mean? They got to go get on a Dexter shit at this point. If somebody else dies, like right now, like in the open, like just like right now, you know what I mean?
That's what, 3 deaths in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you think she might kill Detective White Man?
She said she might catch a body. She might take Detective White Man.
She
Yeah,
might.
yeah. I might turn it off if that happens. If they do that much,
You'll be
like
done with him.
I won't. It's gonna make my mind explode. Like yo, yeah, I be caping for y'all. Y'all can't do that. Like that's too much.
They got boy. This show got some critics.
Yeah, it definitely got critics. It definitely got
Oh, it got
critics.
some critics because they
Yeah,
don't like the unexplainable.
but all of it, I explained all of it to him though.
Yeah, but because you be like you be repairing the holes that power don't repair them. Like, you like a fucking contractor. You, you,
He said I be repairing the holes. No, I tell you the holes I see.
you be repairing them bitches, dog. Like, nah, that's cool you did because they all got their own QR code. Man, that shit fucked up and flow.
No, I told we saw the same flaw. Somebody gonna sit on it.
Yeah.
That
Right.
the
Yeah,
pickup
that's
the
a
pickup
bigger
and drop
flaw.
off is not the flaw. You only picking your QR code is only opening up when we dropped off what you're supposed to be getting. You know what I mean? Whether we dropped it off yesterday, whether we dropped it off 3 minutes ago, well, I don't know when we dropped it off. You know what I mean? But that part, that's not the flaw. Is why don't you think somebody's gonna sit on you and watch who putting it in there and taking the money out?
Right.
That's yeah,
Yeah, they like it's a two-sided locker.
yeah,
With somebody behind the brick sliding in and you like a bank
right.
ain't like a nigga really gotta walk up with their coat. You gonna leave the drugs right here, you come in.
You put their phone up to it.
That shit crazy.
So they basically try to wow the audience with the
QR
technology,
code.
and they think
Yeah.
about the technology, and they think about none of the flaws in that system. Yeah,
Like
I agree with that. See, I think you mistaken me agreeing with something being a hole than and repairing a hole. I don't repair no holes. I can't repair a hole.
like they completely eliminated the street
Right.
aspect of dealing drugs.
Well, just pay it off. That's all I'm saying. It can be a hole, but just pay it off by them getting caught.
Right. Right.
That's all.
Yeah, I can live with that. If you show the flaw in the system, I can live with that.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Just pay it off with them getting caught. Well, not necessarily getting caught. At least have one person that's curious at one point in time.
Right.
Which leads.
It need to be Lauren.
But she don't have a connection with course correct in the drugs unless she starts.
She got a connection with the location.
Yeah, she got a connection with Tariq and possibly following him to the location or whatever.
No, it ain't even following him. It's the
Oh yeah, they
spot
hang
where
out up there. They hang out up there. Exactly.
Yeah, that's her spot. She the one turned them on to it.
Right. You're absolutely right about that.
So they need to make her be the one that
She ain't got the QR code though.
It don't matter. She can just watch the traffic. She could be up there chilling, like how she been doing to Tariq.
Right.
To Tariq smutting her spot out.
All the way, yo. Just like a nigga, yo.
No, that nigga can't put his feet up.
He got a nice little crib, and yo came in and he wants stash the packs in there.
Right. Turned that shit to the trap house. so she could be up there chilling and then see the activity and be like, what the fuck? What the fuck does this nigga just scan? Walk up, see the little camera thing. And then sit on who the fuck doing it. Catch Tariq filling the lockup or Braden. She know all the niggas.
Yeah. Plus her roommate be trapping. The black girl be trapping.
Right. And that's how she don't get the black girl in trouble.
How's that?
Because she's just gonna ask the black girl what's up. She's gonna put the watch up and be like, man, what the fuck going on? Like, and the black girl gonna tell her. Oh, you looking for some weed here? Course correct.
Right.
Lauren gonna put it all together. Now, is she gonna write on Tariq? I don't know. But she gonna put it all together. She gonna be the one to figure that shit out.
Yo, that's the place to be, yo. They got a bunch of gangsters up at that school, yo. Cause you would think that even the students that don't get their drugs from course correct, the ones that don't do drugs, that didn't find out through it from looking for drugs, they would still know that course correct is the way to get drugs.
Right.
Like none of their friends that get drugs be like, oh, I get this from course correct. Like nobody just talks about it.
Right. Niggas just copy.
Like first rule of course correct is there is no course correct type shit. Like they really on that shit like that. Like damn.
What happens in course correct stays in course correct.
Yeah, like that's a tough ass campus there. Cause I know every other campus on the planet Earth, everybody gonna know about that shit.
Fucking right. They know who killed the Professor's dirtbag too. Ain't no way Professor Dirtbag getting smoked on campus and only 2 niggas knew.
That's not necessarily true. Nobody was around.
Only 2 niggas know Professor Dirtbag got smoked on the college campus.
Oh, you said no? He got smoked.
Yeah, but like only 2 niggas know who smoked him on the college campus.
Yeah, the niggas that did it.
That's impossible, bro.
I don't think so. Why you say that's impossible?
Because somebody gonna be out.
We got to review that scene. I'll review it. We got to review it and see what the setup and the scenery was. Cause
one shot go off and another shot don't.
Did that happen on campus?
On campus.
Or were they just saying that it was somebody from that campus?
On campus. That happened on campus. There's no reason for them to be looking at that campus if it didn't happen on campus.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say that was due to the fact that they looked for the most private place to meet about what they was talking about. So they looked for a spot to talk about him writing a book about Tariq being a drug dealer. So they want to be somewhere nobody can hear it.
There you go, being a contractor again.
That's simple though, yo. I mean that's simple.
They
Now
got
I'm not disagreeing with you saying like boy shouldn't somebody just randomly walk by, but
like it's dude dead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel as though young Ghost set the spot up like that. You know what I mean?
I guess they got places to pull off an act. Like one gunshot, you heard one gunshot, and then you heard
Right.
another one like a minute and a half later in the same area, and nobody was looking, nobody was around, nobody in his shit, nobody don't know nothing. I was just gonna roll with the campus full of gangsters, like they don't be tripping off shit. That was the reason why I brought that up. Like they don't be tripping off shit. Like don't ask, don't tell policy all the way through. Like no geeks, no nerds, no fucking goody two shoes, no fucking.
No.
They're on the honor system to sell drugs, but they're not on the honor system to report a murder or gunshots fired. Like, come on, bro.
We had to review that, yo. Like real talk. I was under the impression that it didn't even happen on campus. So
Right? Yeah.
being on campus. Say again. They really looking on campus when your boy turned the professor phone on, and it banged that. Yeah, because they didn't start looking on campus until the phone pinged there, right?
Mm-mm.
So,
That campus was under pressure ASAP. As soon as it popped off.
yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it popped off.
But that was also due to it was already under pressure because
Like
of the body in the
old,
pool.
old boy was straight at right. Old boy was straight at Professor Feelgood. Right off the rip. The episode opened with him going at Professor Feelgood.
Right.
Like, come on, I gotta show you something. She thought she was about to get piped up.
Right.
Nigga took her to see a dead body.
All right. So we're gonna start wrapping this up. With you think Lorenzo is coming home this season? You think it's gonna happen soon?
I think
Within the
Lorenzo
next couple episodes.
coming home this episode. This episode.
Because they refused to move the money over from his case to Zeke's, right? They refused that, right? They said it was too late, right?
And then McLean, when he met the daughter,
Uh-huh.
when he came in the house, he acted like he didn't even know her.
Yeah, I remember that part.
All right, so yeah, the daddy coming home this episode.
You think this episode he coming home?
The one we about to watch on Saturday night, he coming home that episode because they about to go on break.
Right.
They're gonna take a break for a couple weeks.
Oh, so it's gonna be more like an end of the episode thing. Like he come out.
Yeah.
And they're gonna
Like,
keep us waiting. All right.
Right. Yeah, you ain't about to see it. You ain't gonna see him touch the street. You might just see him walking out the prison yard.
Right.
I mean, like episode 6, yeah, he home and his shit about to jump off for the last 5 episodes.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's how that's about to go. He coming
Yeah,
home.
yeah. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that clash to see what's gonna happen. I mean, we had my man Brandon earlier say that that he gonna wipe up Dante.
Nah, no. Nah.
That's you agreed earlier.
No, I take that back. I disagree. I feel like
so you think Dante gonna be too much for him? Because like I said, I think he's a contingency plan type nigga. So
he gonna mop him. He ain't gonna kill him, but if they get in a scuffle, he gonna mop him. Tariq gonna be the one to kill.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying. Tariq gonna kill him.
We was talking about that. So right. I'm just looking forward to see what's gonna happen when Big Tejada come home.
That's just gonna put Monet in the jam. That's all. Them two niggas might not even like have no altercation for a couple episodes. The shit just gonna put Monet. We just gonna watch Monet be in the jam.
Right.
Like, oh, I really want to fuck this nigga, but this nigga home now.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do, like, and I gotta tell the family, Zeke, Like that's all you're gonna witness. You're just gonna witness her go through her struggles as a woman trying to clean her shit up.
Right.
But by the time we get to like 8 or 9, then we might see the them two getting into it. But Tariq gonna mop, old boy.
Yeah, and Zeke in jail. I want to see how this gonna be.
Zeke coming home. Zeke coming home.
He
Kane
coming
going to
right
jail.
home. Like he's coming right home. He's not gonna
coming
spend
right
no
home.
time. We're not gonna see no Zeke in jail footage.
Kane got Zeke out of jail when he put that badge in Tariq room.
Right.
Well,
Right.
we might get a Zeke locked up for an episode. Yeah, we might get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get that. But like, he ain't about to do no stretch. He ain't about to do a week.
Yeah. Now I don't think Diana Tariq happens this season. I think that's gonna be. A little further down the line. But
Diana
they
and Tariq.
but her Diana and Effie did have that conversation about her virginity. So we gonna see what happens with that.
That's next year. Tariq get one body a year. He get one kill and he sleep with one woman a year.
Right. So he get 2 bodies a season.
2 bodies a season. Yep. Because if like it's been lined up for him to kill buku niggas. It's been lined up for him to smash all 3 of them chicks. But I'm not gonna lie, a regular guy would have had them 3 at the same time by now. The way
Right.
how hard they is on him.
Right.
All
So
3 of them on him.
yeah, I think they trying to show. Tariq's focus.
Right.
I think they trying to, but he's definitely has to get jammed up with 2 of them at the same time at the very least. That's
Yeah, it'll be Diana and Lauren.
yeah,
Effie
yeah,
just is the jump off.
yeah,
Yeah, this is the jump off. She gonna always care about him. He gonna always be able to smash, but they're gonna keep their relationship business.
right.
But nah, it's gonna be the 2. It's gonna be the red bone and the dog skin, like his daddy.
I would have to agree with that. And the way he lived, Diana is the one that's perfect for him. But for what his father wanted him to be, it's the other shorty.
Yep. Yep. If he want to live like his daddy, fuck.
Yeah. So he's going that's gonna be one of them other things that once he get jammed up with 2 chicks, like literally really fucking with 2 chicks, he going that's gonna be one of the other things that make him understand his father a little bit better.
They got to. They need to dedicate a whole season to him, like realizing he a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They really need to give him a whole season of him just fucking. I want to see one way he about to commit suicide, like the whole 9. Like he need to realize, like, boy, you a fucking dirtbag. I need a whole episode. I mean, a whole season of that. His dad need to come back and be telling him too, like, look at you. You was mad with me about this type of shit, huh? Check you out.
Yeah.
Chip
yeah.
off the old block. Like that's type of shit.
Exactly.
You know how they be having them hallucinations where they bring the dead people back.
Right.
That need to be one of them. Chip off the old block, huh? You
We
little
need
bitch.
that ghost. We need that ghost. We ain't had the ghost yet.
Right.
We ain't
Yeah,
had
we
a
need that.
ghost yet.
Season 3, that's when they coming.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need that. He need to be calling him a little bitch and everything. What he told him, when he pulled the gun on him, told him to kill him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that need to come back. Tariq need to be like, oh, you should have did it.
Right. And since you did call back to that real quick, and that and we're gonna end this session on that. I understood why Tariq killed Ghost.
I didn't.
Like in that story, I do understand it.
Why?
Because he really believed that his father would either kill him or send him to jail.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. I peeped it from his perspective.
I'm just peeping it from his perspective to everything he learned about who his father was at that up until that point. Not just dealing with life, who he was dealing with, and how his father carried. I'm not saying it wasn't misguided or anything, but I'm saying I overstand it.
Well, yeah, Kanan told him
As
that
they,
Ghost sent him to jail.
that Ghost sentencing him to jail. He he's trying to finesse Tariq to send him, take himself to jail. That's how he looking at it. He's doing everything that everybody keep on saying about him. Now he's doing it to me. He's already killed his mentor. He sent his best friend, one of his best friends, to jail. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even risk whether he's gonna, you know what I mean, kill my mom at some point in time, or beat my mom to death, or kill me, or send me to jail.
I agree with all that except for the fact that his pub was constantly telling this nigga, stay the fuck away from this lifestyle. If you're not in his lifestyle, you're not on his radar.
Right. So with that being said, like I said, that was the misguided. That was what forced them into the action was misguided. But I understand the mind state. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not saying the mind state was correct or right. I'm saying I understand the mind state. That's why they did those perspective episodes where it was the same scenes, but it was from different people's perspective, how they was reacting to each other, and how they was reacting to Ghost. And they finally did one of how Ghost was reacting and how he really did it. You know what I mean? Or how he was looking at it. You know what I mean? That's why they did it from everybody's perspectives. You know what I mean? From one perspective, it seemed like Ghost was going to kill Tariq in there. You remember when he was when he had him on the table and all that? I'm talking about the second time, the last time when he had him in there.
yeah,
When he was getting at him. You know what I mean? It
right,
looked way more violent when they showed it from Tariq's perspective than it did when they showed it from Ghost's perspective.
right.
It looked way more violent, menacing, and all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this how you view him.
Right at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So once again, I'm not justifying. I'm just saying like I understand how that character can get there, especially since he has the literal DNA of Ghost. And in stories, DNA is not DNA is played out through characters' actions and how they are. It's not played out through literally a blood test. You know what I mean? It's played out unless the blood test is a part of the story, but it's played out in how the
Characteristics.
characteristics coming out in the children. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's how is laid across on that. So a lot of people didn't agree with it. Of course, you're supposed to hate them, and we're gonna build them up on this next show.
Which
You
they doing.
you're gonna love them or you're gonna continue to hate them, but you're gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Book of Tariq, y'all. Book of
It's a
Tariq.
it's a good story.
Yeah, I mean, it's the ghost backstory. They literally said it. It's the ghost backstory through the ghost backstory through Tariq. Lived again through Tariq. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we're gonna shut that down, yo. But I'm gonna tell you, like, originally when I wanted to do this, a lot of this type of stuff, a lot of this came from I never wanted to like chase the trends, like chase the what's trending. You know what I mean? Along the way, I understood that you have to, in order to get into the algorithm, you have to chase trends. I wanted to become the algorithm. I wanted my ideas to trend and become the algorithm. Something hard to do, but random shit like this is really what I like the part about. Like this title I got up there, the Jaden Invasion. All right. One thing I noticed that like watching sporting events, you know what I mean? I'm starting to see the name Jaden. I'm glad I got you on here, my man Juby Rose on here, you know what I mean? Because this plays into I don't know if you if anybody knows it, but any I'm gonna say 99% of the Jalen's that you see right now are
Come
going
from
to
the
be
Rose.
are come from Jalen Rose. All of them are going to be born between 92 and 2020. You understand what I'm saying? And their name came from Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose's mother made that name.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I'm starting to see appear is all right, and so what you probably had was a lot of dads who was into the Fab Five or whatever. But that's a nice name, you know what I mean? They might have a J in their name, so I'm gonna name my son Jalen. That's a slick name. And even chicks who were into the Fab because they were a trend at the time, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
everybody knew Fab
they
Five
were
was.
cultural icons.
Right. They was one of the few teams that put eyes on college basketball for non-college basketball fans. They were one of the few teams to ever do that. We recently seen Zion do that, but very seldom do we get a college basketball team that pulls in casuals. You know what I mean? And the Fab Five did that. So back to what I was saying is I'm starting to notice like in the drafts and stuff like that, in the leagues and stuff like that, we starting to get like in the last couple of years, we're starting to get the first Jadens. Jadens are starting to pop up.
Where do you think they come from?
From Jaden Smith. All of them. Now some people might not just like the Jalen's now that it's a name, it's just a name. You might have people not knowing that it came off of that tree, but when those names first start popping up, I will tell you that it's probably somewhere between um 98 and 2002 or something like that when they started popping up, when the Jayden started popping up. Those kids were named from Jaden Smith, and I'm gonna tell you why.
In the 90s.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because nobody wanted to name their son Will. That was the closest thing. That was the close. If Will Smith had a slicker name, they would have been naming their son Will. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They have a cool name like Jalen. But while I'm on that subject, I look at how people name their children. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about like the names where people think are crazy, like the compound black names. I'm not even talking about that. To me, those are cool. That's really our culture. One of the things that we actually have as Black Americans in our culture is our crazy ass names. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That's one of the things that's really our culture. But when I look at it, I look at how people name their children. You know what I mean? You name your kid after a celebrity's kid. You know what I mean? Little weird to me. You know what I mean? Um, so when I be dating chicks and stuff like that, because that's where the Jaden thing came from. Like I never said it to her, but I'm like, yo, you really named your kid after Will Smith kid? You know what I mean? She probably looking at it like it's just a name, but then you know what I mean. Later on, he grows up and he's named after look at your noun and shit. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
but going back to it, I know this chick who named her daughters Chloe and Kylie.
That's the Kardashians.
Right. And probably wouldn't even admit that's where they came from. But what why would you do that? You understand what I'm saying? Like what's the science behind it? Like names it's science behind names and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you would have to look at that individual and be like, um, what's the mind state that would make you do that? Like name your child at the Kardashians, you know what I mean? And then if you a guy, you know what I mean, dealing with that, you know what I mean? Like it might seem simple, but it shows the mind state, you know what I mean?
So I looked that up. And I typed in famous Jadens.
Uh-huh.
Right. The oldest black Jaden is Jaden Smith. Now there are some white Jadens
Mm-hmm.
that are slightly older.
Right.
The oldest Jaden is 29.
The oldest.
Jaden Michaels. I don't know what she do. Pop singer.
Right. None of those black boy Jadens are named after Jaden Michaels.
Nah, none of them.
All of them are
Not
named after Jaden Smith.
right. There's Jaden Schwartz, hockey player, white guy from Canada.
There's about three. I know there's at least 2 Jadens in the NBA right now, and all of them were drafted within the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's Will Smith kids.
And then all of them were like one and done guys. So they're extra young. They like been in the league 2 years and they 20.
Oh yeah. They out of there. They out of there. Oh, that's Will Smith season.
Right. Right. So I just wanted to close on my random thoughts, yo. You know what I mean? Like when I see stuff, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I wanted to do with that. And just knowing that all Jadens were named after Jaden Smith indirectly, really they were really named after Will Smith indirectly because ain't nobody naming their son Will unless they father name Will.
Let me give. All right, you gave a random thought. I got one. It's not random. I'm like, plenty of people seen it. I'm certain, but I want your feedback on it.
What's that?
So it's this video that it went viral, right? It's a lot of people have seen
I've
it.
probably seen it, but go ahead, yo.
I'm certain you have. Where the lady is like she just got married.
Mm-hmm.
They're at the reception. And she choreographed a lap dance for her husband, or like a strip tease.
I don't think I've seen this.
No. Okay. Let me see. Can I add this? Let me play it.
They give you a screen share option over there.
They should. Yeah. Hold on.
If not, just send me the link of the YouTube video if you can't share the screen.
I got you. Hold on. I want you to see this.
I can't see nothing.
I ain't sharing it yet. I'm about to.
All right, why are you pulling that up, y'all? Real quick before you pull that up.
What you got?
How would you? No, I can't ask you this question. You actually really got daughters, yo, so I can't ask you the question, yo. It got to just be a random question to somebody. Well, I don't know, yo.
What's the question?
All right, yo. I'm not asking you this question, yo.
What's the question?
How would you feel if your daughter was the best stripper on the planet ever? Like, I ain't talking about no regular stripper. I ain't talking about no chick that got selling cheeks.
I know you're talking about.
I'm talking about athletic, climb the pole every time she do an engagement.
30 bands a weekend.
30 bands every time she come anywhere near the place because they know that the show is the best. She's just the best one ever. She makes $1 million a year. but she just do athleticism. She's not like just a lap dance twerk girl.
All right, so
I'm talking about, but the GOAT though. See that's the thing about it.
Chris Rock told us we got one job to do as stars. All right, we got one job to do, and that job is to keep your daughter off the pole. I know that it's some women. It's a lot of women our age and younger
Right.
that
I get your lighter back.
that feel like stripping is a legitimate source of income. But I know when we was in our teens
Mm-hmm.
and younger,
Uh-huh.
that profession was frowned upon
It was frowned upon, most definitely.
by everyone. By everyone. So I compare stripping to being a drug dealer. I compare it to, being a stripper and being a drug dealer. So that's like asking me how would I feel if my son was the best drug dealer in the world.
Right.
I'm
Because
gonna be
I tell you
against it.
how I feel. I don't even have a daughter, and I just feel as though, all right, I'd rather you be a regular ass person, you know what I mean, than going outside of yourself to do something to get money and but we all know that regardless of all we can do is lay a foundation and teach and show. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at the end of the day, our kids going, you know, there's other things that's going to influence them in the world, and there's going to be decisions that they make on their own, and whether they're that dramatic as becoming a stripper or whether there's some other type of less dramatic decision they make, they're going to make some decisions that we don't fuck with. You know what I mean? So that happens. You know what I mean? So I think as a parent, all you can hope for is once, of course, we have decisions that we don't want our kids to make, but once they make those decisions, we will hope that they put what we put on them on whatever they doing. You know what I mean? So I would hope if I had a daughter that became a stripper and she got into it and then saw some type of value in the art of it. If she did, I would hope she not the Horus type. At the very least, you know what I mean? At the very least. And if she was doing it, if niggas gonna know her for being a stripper, if that's what you're gonna be known for, why not be the most sought after one, you know what I mean, that don't need to have that don't need to fuck for a couple bucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm straight
If
on that all
that's
together.
why I said if how would you feel? I didn't say how would you feel if your daughter was a stripper.
No, I get it.
I
She got
said
to be a goat.
how would you feel if your daughter was a stripper, but she was the best one on the planet ever?
Same way I feel if my son was the best drug dealer or the best murderer, the best hitman.
Yeah,
Same way. It'll be the same feeling. Like I ain't fucking with it.
yeah.
I'll be like I'm straight. Like this ain't what
I think they are a little dramatic. I think if she was the best prostitute in the world, I think then or a prostitute, a legit prostitute, because there's people that feel as though that stripping is a form of prostitution, and it is the
I'm one of them. They
I
selling
feel
sex.
I feel as yeah, it's selling sex, but I think it's the gateway drug to prostitution
Right.
and pornography.
Right. Right again. Like they're legitimate. I was look. I was going back and forth
So
about this.
stripping is the weed or alcohol, is the weed or alcohol, even cigarettes to sex to heavier sex work.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Stripping is
all three of those are gateways: cigarettes, alcohol, and weed.
like they definitely. You agree that strippers sell sex, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
They got commercials that sell sex. They got they got ice cream commercials that sell sex. You ever seen a Magnum commercial before?
Yep. Sexiest fucking ice cream I've ever seen in my life.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Victoria's Secret sells sex, right?
all day.
Like the panties on the ass say sexy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm arguing down. I'm talking about arguing down that stripper sell sex. No, they don't. I mean, if they sold sex, you could just buy it off the menu. You just go up in there, yelling me, order 2 pussies.
So
Titties.
they've never heard the term sex sells
That was my exact example.
having nothing to do with somebody fucking at that moment.
That was my exact. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not fucking crazy. I be talking to people that think I'm crazy.
Yeah, the term sex sells literally has nothing to do with prostitution.
Zero.
It really has to do with advertising and people spending money because something is related to sex.
Exactly.
And that's kind of what a stripper is.
That's exactly what a stripper is.
I mean, of course, we know the spectrum of the stripper game is a spectrum within the stripper game, but literally the profession of a stripper / exotic dancer is selling a sexual fantasy, getting as close to it as possible without actually doing a sex act.
Bingo. You can end it on that note.
And we out, because that's all a lap dance is simulated sex.
That's it.
All right, my nigga, we out.